everybody, Bocchi's here, and welcome back to my Medieval 2 campaign, where I'm playing as the Byzantine Empire and attempting to restore the Roman borders. Last episode, I attacked Venice, because they own my land, and it's my land, and I want it back. So, at the same time, after quite a few turns of preparing, I landed an army in the Venice region, attacked their main force there, and destroyed them. I've now besieged Venice itself, Ragusa, and I'm about to attack this army here.
Was that an attack?
So, let's get started.
With God's blessing and yours, we march to
I
battle.
also,
We shall claim victory
before I
in
start
God's
recording,
name,
I set a load of buildings to be built, because that's not the most entertaining stuff ever, so, if the more noticeable, not noticeable, aware, that's a good word, if the more aware of you thought, what the hell, he's got less money, that's the reason. I don't think anyone would care anyway. So yeah, this is my elite army. This is the one with the Varangian Guard and my Scholarii and my Spartarii. I don't care. The good guys, my elites, the ones that will probably keep going, hopefully, unless I get them wiped out stupidly. So, I didn't actually look to see what their army was. Should have done that. But whatever. So, they're my ranged units. I'll have them grouped up properly. I control the incline here, which is good. They'll probably come to me. So I'm going to spread these guys out a bit. They are useless, so I'm going to actually take them out. They're too small to be part of the formation. They'll just get, they'll be the weak point in my line. I don't want that. So these guys are on a slight incline, so their range has actually increased. And I'll put my infantry, including the shitty Slav mercenaries and the amazing Varangian Guard, on the front lines, because that's where they should be. Varangian Guard is sort of weak, so I'm going to actually put them behind Spartarii and group them like so. Just group them up again, so they're actually set into one formation like so. General's bodyguard can go here behind the main line, and my heavy cavalry can sit over here. I think they go. Can they get hidden? One's hidden. Can you hide behind that one tree? I don't think you can. That's a shame. Whatever, they can stay there. So yeah, let's begin the battle. So, turning around in my special way. They have urban militia, urban spear militia. Looks like light cavalry, I think, of some sort. General's bodyguard, of course. Mailed knights, they'll be a bit of an issue. And the rest is just militia. So against a hardened army like mine, well, kind of hardened, half of it's hardened, half of them are just peasants with swords. Don't move! I accidentally clicked then. That'll be bad. Get back into formation. Yeah, so against the cavalry, I've got some good spearmen. Slav mercenaries and light infantry. They are a meat shield and a half. So they're basically there to keep them busy while my actual decent troops, well, good, decent troops, alright troops, deal with the actual damage. So I'm going to move these guys up forwards because they need to be. Bulgarian brigade, they have great range, holy shit. I'm going to turn them all off skirmish mode because I'm pretty sure they'll all be on it, or some will at least. Give these guys fire arrows, and these are just also skirmishers, aren't they? Yeah, they just throw javelins. Okay, so there's quite a few of these guys dying, which is good. I mean, they're not a huge threat anyway, but it's always good. So your enemy's driven before you. I'm basically waiting for these mailed knights to get involved, because once they do, probably in the position they're in against these spearmen, which is always good, then I'll be able to loop around with my knights and crush them. Because if you're ever in a cavalry versus cavalry fight, you want the cavalry you're attacking to be otherwise disposed. Oh, shit. That's not good. Mountain sergeants, they'll go down pretty quickly, but not good to have. You shoot them, because otherwise they're all going to die. General's bodyguard is attacking my Slav mercenaries, which they will kill. And these guys can loop around. They can deal with them. They can go over there. It's a bit far, but it'll keep them out of the way for now. Because I want these guys to be able to loop around and fight the mailed knight. So for that to happen, these guys need to have routed. defeat is certain. They're about to go. Cool. Hell of a lot of fight going on here, but it's mainly against the mercs, so I'm not too worried about them losing. My general, however, I'd quite like to not die.
Victory will be ours.
They're still firing, which is good. They're also firing, which is also good. General's bodyguard is there. These guys, they're still not routing, but they're just being wiped out, so that's fine too. Varangian Guard are actually doing some damage, which is good. I'm going to go crush them, because they're in perfect position for a charge. Stop charging, my guys. You're only mounted sergeants, but still. Send the general around there. Get him to blow his horn. Who are these guys? Oh, these... You're not about to waver, are you? Oh, they've just taken a lot of damage. That's what the flashing thing means. For some reason, I always think they're about to waver, because, to be honest, after that much damage, they usually are. How do you think you're going to win? You guys are just mailed knights. These are Scalerii. Victory does not. It should not seem certain. You're being killed very quickly. So this army, this force is just there, not really doing anything. I'm going to send these guys to charge into them. Send them to charge into the skirmishers. The cavalry in this game is a little bit OP, I'd say.
Our men are winning
just stuff like this. I mean, that wasn't the best charge ever, I have to say. They just strolled into them and hoped they'd panic. Oh, not a stroll!
The enemy are badly blooded.
A stroll of armoured
men.
knights. Goes down in the annals of history. The stroll that broke 1,000 men. Okay, they're chasing them for no reason. Once they've... Okay, it's peeled a couple of them off. Where did the enemy general go? Oh, there he is. He's killing my men. So this guy, these can go chase them down. Because the ranking guard's actually in a good position at the moment. I'm going to send them to go fight the urban militia. These can have a straight charge straight onto the urban militia over here. Because that's quite a force, and these are not very good troops, and they won't hold on for long. They're still happy, though. We'll see who's happy after this. That's such a long line of cavalry, it's beautiful. Come on. Full charge with lancers as well. Oh, the immediate rout. Oh, wow. That is the power of cavalry. So they're fighting to the death, which will be soon. These guys continue to fight. Send them up to the main fight over here. Where did the general's bodyguard go? Oh, he's still over there. They can chase them down as well. My cavalry, that's pretty sure there's enemies over here. There are. Okay. They can go and help against these guys. They should win. These are my elites versus just some guys on horses. Okay, so there's one left. Okay, they're down. Good. Bit of an overkill to send that sort of number of cavalry against them, but whatever. And once these guys are in position, I will send them in to wipe out these guys too, and that should be victory. Although I'm losing, the general is running away over there, but whatever. My general can go fight him. My general's all the way over there. I didn't even notice. So I'm going to send my general and his guys to kill these guys. Oh, they're already routing. That's no fun. Oh, no, these guys aren't. So they're going to get charged from over here. And at this point, they're like, oh, no, we've been charged from that side. But we can hold on. We'll be fine. And then they look down the hill and just see this coming towards them. Well, they're already routed. Have they? They have, yes. Okay. So that was underwhelming. They did not put up much of a fight. Where did that bloody general go again? The map's saying that he's... Oh, there he is. Fighting to the death. I like it. Everyone on him. Literally, everyone on him. He's dead. He's making a good account of himself, though.
The enemy flees the battle.
I'm going to chase him down again.
Run down those worthless
So there we go. That was the
peasants.
general being killed then, I think. And I'm going to send them to chase them down. And I'll edit this bit out again. Hey everybody, sorry about this. I am a moron, is the answer to that question, the question on your lips, which is why have you suddenly skipped forwards quite a bit. The answer is, I was chasing down the enemy after crushing them in this battle over here, and I pressed the home key, which, when you play Medieval 2, zooms you onto the onto a unit so you can follow them easier. It's also the key I use for fraps. So fraps stopped recording. So I didn't record anything after that until I then had this battle down here, where I attacked this small force here and destroyed them, was chasing them down, and pressed the home key then. So obviously when I finished recording, I looked at the fraps and thought, oh, it's still recording, good. And it was only during editing I realised I was missing about 10 minutes, which is a real shame, because it was a good battle, and it's very silly of me, but I was trying to think of another key I could use instead, but everything else is used for other stuff, and or might get knocked during the game, but whatever. So I'm going to add an extra 10 minutes onto this video. It was slightly more progression, I suppose. But yeah, so I wiped out this army here. I was quite happy with this. I flanked them so they couldn't retreat back to Ragusa and attack them then. And Ragusa couldn't then help them. So I managed to cut down that army pretty quickly. So now this army can go and besiege Ragusa.
This is where we shall meet the
without
enemy.
me having to worry about that army coming back, because it's very dead. Everyone died. This army did very well as well. I'm still debating whether I actually want to go to war with the Hungarians and take them out now. But that's the point. Do I actually need... Because if I need Belgrade... No, I don't. All the land that I seem to need is in Anatolia and down here. Oh, they're not... But I meant to wipe out Venice and Sicily, so obviously I need to take land in Sicily, but it's not a requirement. That's fair enough. Anyway, yeah, so that army is besieging there. This army is besieging here. And I think I'll let them wear them down for a bit longer still.
Yes.
Because that is Venice. I expect a good fight there, so I'm looking forward to that. That'll probably... I'll do that next episode. Make an episode out of it, because that'll probably be a long battle. Now, where do I want to send this army? Because presumably I'm about to take Ragusa and Venice and wiping out Venice entirely. So, where was this fleet? I was sending a fleet down to Sicily, wasn't I?
Yes, my lord.
Yes, this fleet was on the way to What? Do I not have... Yeah, I did. Yeah, that fleet's on the way to transport them. So I could move this army down to get a fleet across to the Italian mainland, or I could have them attack Belgrade. I'm going to attack... there's a lot of troops there now. Whether I could do that or not, it would get me in another war.
Yes.
This is total war, so that wouldn't be the end of the world. It is kind of the whole point of the game. So I've scouted out a bit more of the land with my guy. There are console commands I could use, but I'm not going to. Because that's sort of... It's not the worst cheat to use, but it's still a cheat, so I'm not going to use that. So I'm going to assume that I have no idea where everything is, because actually I don't in this mod. There's added settlements I don't know about. So they're assaulting there. These are all just money-making cities. In fact, I'm going to... It's not really... How much does it cost? 1,800, so... Just over 10 turns I'll have made the money back for the mines. It's not really worth it. I'm going to just get a grain exchange. It doesn't give you any stated bonus, but it does... It doesn't, like, give you an income bonus, but it does actually increase your wealth from that city, so that's always good. That's just a castle, isn't it? So, yeah, have more of that. Still rolling in the money, which is good. I'm down to 370 next turn, though, so I don't want to be too adventurous. Not sure if it takes into account ones we've already booked in to do. Can I put the tax rate? I can't, not without them being annoyed. Whatever, it can stay like that. Put in a town hall. Put in a town guard, and that'll do for this turn. Oh no, I should have moved that army, that elite army. Oh well. What's happening over here? Nothing? Okay. I was half expecting that Venetian army to attack me. But that just means when I do assault Venice, I'll have to deal with an assault. Actually having to deal with the defenders and the reinforcing army that's just appeared. But they'll appear behind me, so I might be able to just turn on them and deal with them, and then attack the city, which will probably be my strategy. What's going on down here? Okay, so there are 3 jihading armies there. The Turks are supposedly at peace with the Crusader states, but we'll see about that. So the other one is the Khwarezmians, which that's a large army. Oh, the Sicilian king has died. My emperor hasn't died yet, which is good.
Your orders?
How am I doing recruitment-wise? The elites have been done. Sophia's got some of them. Yeah, that's all good. So,
Yes, my
I'm going to drop them there.
Yes, my lord.
They're recruiting. I'm going to have them recruit some more
Orders.
of
Yes.
them.
Your
I'm going to
Majesty.
send... Who's the best general here? I'm not going to send the Basilius. Expecting him to die. He's 72. So I'm going to expect him to die. And I'm going to take this guy
Your orders, noble one.
to be the general. That guy is going to stick
Your
around to
orders,
govern
number one.
Constantinople. And I'll
Yes.
put these elites in
Move
first.
out. Orders. Yes.
And
Orders.
what's this army looking like at the
Orders.
moment? So, some good elites to hold the line. Contaratoi there to bolster the forces. And some javelin men to... Oh no, they're bowmen. To give some range. So that's actually a decent army. Get them going as well. It's always good to keep these guys going, I think, because they're really... I mean, how much do they cost to pay? 225. They are pricey, but they're worth it. Nicaea is generating... I'm going to have them build a drone as well, because then immediately these ballista... This ballista I'm recruiting and this ballista there can go on the fleet, group them, and then they're not the best siege units in the game, but they are still siege units, and that means they can attack a settlement straight away without having to wait. Okay, so Denmark and England have both joined the Crusade. The Kingdom of Scotland has gone to war with England, and the Seljuks are against the Crusader states. So that is no surprise at all. They have Jerusalem. Of course, they're going to hold on to. Of course, they're not going to be at peace for that. What's this mine like? Oh, that mine's quite worth it. I'll get the port because I need that place to have the trade.
Admiring.
So that's the Venetian navy there.
See you dead.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm gonna move this army now
Orders?
because I forgot to. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna take Belgrade.
Yes. Closing for battle. Besieging settlement, my
There we
lord.
go. So
They're going
next
nowhere, my lord. The
turn,
siege
probably
continues.
maybe, I will assault Belgrade because it's a large town. It would help bolster my border regions quite a bit. So yeah, let's have a war. And in response to that, because I'm pretty sure they're gonna come and be like, "Hang on, what are you doing?" I'm gonna recruit some guys here. Get them on the go. Get a boa. I'm not sure how you actually pronounce that. So once I've taken Ragusa and Belgrade, that'll be the Balkans fairly secure. Obviously, there'll still be what is it called? I've forgotten what it's called. There's a settlement up here, I think, which hopefully the Venetians haven't got, because that would ruin my plan of wiping them out in one turn. So yeah, let's end this turn and see if that army that's near Venice is gonna... Oh no, it's rebel. Okay, that's all right. Oh, hello. Can't withdraw. Nowhere to withdraw to. Okay, well, this is going to be an epic battle, and that will be next episode. So thank you for watching. I apologise for cutting out 10 minutes of gameplay. That will hopefully not happen again, as long as I remember not to press the home key. And I will see you next time.